The biggest part of Snow White that intrigued me to the story, and that I've always grown up loving, is I think every little girl has a little bit of snow in them. I think that that wide-eyed, innocent, just wanting to explore and the unknown as well as finding yourself, that's a big part of growing up in general. She starts out as very much the fairy tale princess that everyone grew up loving and knowing. Very innocent, not knowing anything bad or negative going on in the kingdom. And she realizes she needs to take control. And through her journeys of meeting the 7 dwarves, who really turn out to be somewhat of mentors to her, they teach her about empowering herself, and she really fights for her own kingdom and to gain it back. And in the end, she turns into a young woman who has fallen in love in the process of winning her kingdom back. And she turns into a fighter, which is in some ways different than the original fairy tale, because she really takes on many battles, sword fights, and then obviously the kiss is what really breaks the spell. Believing in yourself, it's something for everyone. Like I said, I think there's a little bit of snow in every young girl, and I think that this celebration of life can be put towards any situation and any person. It's just kind of letting loose and letting yourself be you.
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird. I'm sure a lot of people will assume it's a love story just because, we cast a guy in the movie. It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once, and then I never picked it up again.
I say, if I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
They're not bad guys or comic relief, and don't really have any negative attributes at all. More stupidly, Disney, trying to protect the dignity of little people, has actually deprived dwarf actors of plum roles that many of them would be delighted, professionally, artistically, and financially to play.